Hello friends, you are watching YouTube channel WNN. And we will tell you the forecast of upcoming storms and rains. If you want to get all weather information instantly, for this you should subscribe our channel and watch the weather news. If you like our video or if you get any benefit from it, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks.
Tropical Cyclone JUDY 2023 last modified. 2100 hours the 28th of February, 2023 UTC Cyclone JUDY 2023 JUDY 2023 JUDY is located 465 kilometers north-northeast of Port Vila, Vanuatu, and has moved south-southwestward at 15 kilometers per hour, 8 knots, over the past 6 hours. JUDY is primed and ready to rapidly intensify. The only ingredient still needed is for the LLC to undergo axisymmetrization under the convection. As discussed above, there are signs in the satellite data suggesting this process has already begun. JUDY is slowing as it nears the ridge axis and is forecast to reach the ridge axis in around 24 hours. It just so happens that the system is slowing as it is moving over a pool of very warm water with high ocean heat content values approaching 170 kJcm raised to the power of 2. As it continues to track towards Port Vila, Vanuatu, JUDY is forecast to rapidly intensify, reaching a peak of at least 165 km per hour, 90 knots, and potentially higher, in 36 hours. Unfortunately for JUDY, conditions rapidly deteriorate immediately after reaching peak intensity. In 2 days, southwesterly shear is expected to increase dramatically due to the passage of a mid-latitude trough to the south. The passage of the trough will also introduce an influx of very dry mid-level air over top of the low-level core of the system, especially after 60 hours. The combination of these factors, along with a transit over steadily cooling sea surface temperatures, will result in steady weakening after 2 days. The system will begin subtropical transition, STT, in 60 hours to 3 days, and is expected to transition to a storm force subtropical low in 4 days. Deterministic and ensemble track guidance is in good agreement, with a peak spread at 2 days of just 135 nautical miles, narrowing to 222 kilometers in 4 days. A long track spread increases modestly towards the end of the forecast period, as is expected with an accelerating system undergoing STT. The JTWC forecast remains consistent with the previous forecast, and slides close to the GFS and ECMWF solutions with high confidence. Intensity guidance agrees on the fact that JUDY will intensify but shows a large amount of disagreement on the pace and peak. Somewhat surprisingly, both versions of COMPS-TC are very bearish on JUDY and forecast little in the way of intensification, with a peak of just 120 km per hour, 65 knots. The HWRF and decay ships, both versions, on the other hand are very bullish, peaking the system between 165 and 175 km per hour, 90-95 knots. Additionally, the Reaper, Ride, Freya and RI-25 to RI-45 rapid intensification, RI, aids are all triggered on this run. The JTWC forecast tracks the median of the RI guidance to a peak near the HWRF solution with medium confidence. It remains possible that if the system can axisymmetrize quickly, while remaining over the high ocean heat content pool, it could undergo RI at an even faster pace than the guidance suggests and reach a higher peak intensity. Maximum significant wave height is 5.2 meters, 17 feet.